Spring, it's the best time of year to get some really fresh nutrients into your smoothie straight from the field. So this is foraging at its best. What we're going to be picking today and putting in our smoothie are nettles. Now, don't worry about the stingers, because once a bit of hot water is put over them, it gets rid of those stingers. And it's very similar to spinach. So it's got all the great nutrients of the ground here, and it's probably better than spinach for you. So let's just go in and pick a few of these now. So I reckon we've got enough of this beautiful nettles. You can see I'm wearing gloves because I'm not a keen fan of getting my hands full of stingers. But that there is just about enough. Now, I carefully cut in all the leaves, making sure that there's no contamination from birds or animals. And I got myself a bowl of really nice fresh nettles. So what we're going to do now is go back and put this into our smoothie. Come on, let's go. So what we're going to do now is collect some sap from a silver birch tree. Silver birch sap is particularly nutritious. And here we go, we've got our, we've got a little bit of wood knocked into the tree itself, and we've got this collecting the sap. And actually, I call it sap, it's birch water. It doesn't taste like much, it's got a bit of a metallic taste to it. Beautiful. And here we go, you can see it dripping. Come on, let's go to the kitchen and let's get this thing made. We're going to sort out these nettles by just wilting them with a bit of boiling water. So we're leaving it in that boiling water for a few seconds. And now we don't want to cook these nettles. We're just dealing with the stingers and anything that might be on it. And now we're just going to drain that off, get rid of the hot water. So for a base to this, I'm going to put in some bananas. So I've got 2 bananas here. And a carrot. Carrot, really good, raw carrot. Be careful when using a sharp knife, don't press it into your finger. Next thing is putting in the nettles. So let's just scrape those in. This smoothie is good for 5 people. There we go, some spinach balls. 1, 2, 3. And that just balances. Actually, I'm going to put a 4th in today just to get it a bit more green. With that, I'm going to put a bit of cauliflower. Again, just a frozen floret. Let's give another one, another couple. This is interesting, coconut oil. Now, the reason we put in the coconut oil is that it makes the smoothie absolutely addictive. So we've got the sugars and we've got the fat. This is healthy fat because we haven't cooked it. And by putting it into the smoothie, it's going to mean that tomorrow you're going to be craving this smoothie. So I'm putting in a good dollop of coconut fat. This is really good for energy as well. So if you're doing a lot of sport, this is good for energy. Right, so we've got some milled chia seeds. Now, chia is particularly good for performance, and I'm putting in probably a tablespoon of chia seeds. Next thing I'm putting in is this raw cacao powder. I'm going to go for 2 tablespoons of or 2 dessert spoons of this. There we go. 1, 2. Really healthy, but this makes the smoothie quite delicious. Next thing is cinnamon. Cinnamon, good dose of that. Okay. For sweetness, I'm going to add dates. Probably about 8, 9 dates. And then finishing that all off with our birch water that we collected earlier. So we've got probably about 400 ml there. Let's see how much we can get into this mixture. Just pouring that over the top. Now, birch water is really good for you. You can look up all the benefits of it on Google, but particularly good for dealing with things like headaches. It's got loads of minerals in it. And there you go, we've got our birch water in there. And finally, going to top that off with a little bit more water. And pop the lid on. Right, let's go and crunch that all up together. That is looking delicious, really quite thick. Don't let anything go to waste. There's a little bit left in here. I'm going to add some water and just drink that down as well. That is quite delicious. Nice. Enjoy your morning smoothie.